my name is Jimena, and today I'll be talking about the lesser-known drug Salvia divinorum. Unlike other drugs like marijuana, cocaine, LSD, this drug isn't as known, so I will be going in details about what effects the drug has. So the history and origin of this drug. Salvia divinorum is a native plant to Oaxaca, Mexico, traditionally used by Mazatec people in spirituals and healing. Essentially, it was used by indigenous people to help people heal. It was often consumed as tea or chewed to induce visions of divinations and healing. In 1990, it gained popularity in recreational drug for its short-lived but intense hallucinations. Description and mechanics of action. Salvia divinorum is a psychoactive plant. Its primarily active compound, Salvin A, is a hallucinant but not an alkaloid like LSD or other drugs. Salvinorin A targets KOR in the brain, unlike most hallucinations that primarily affects serotonin receptors. The impact that this drug has is that it alters neurotransmitter release, leading to distorted sensory perception, detached from reality, and vivid hallucinations. The neurotransmitter interferes with kappa opioid receptors, affecting normal neural signal and causing a unique hallucination experience. Neurotransmitter and clinical manifestations. So the symptom that the drug has with psychological, physical, and behavioral is that psychological, you experience intense hallucination, confusion, and depersonalization. Physical, your heart rate starts to increase, you start sweating, and potential nausea, so you could throw up after using the drug. And behavioral, so the behavioral of this is impaired motor coordination and disconnection from surroundings. So you basically have no perception of what's around you other than what you're hallucinating. So body symptoms and function. So this drug targets not the nervous system. The key organs / tissues are the brain, process sensory input and regulates perception. Spinal cords transmit signals between the brain and the body. So the function, the nervous system coordinates sensory inputs, monitors output, and cognitive process. And the impacts on salvia, which I find the most interesting, is that it temporarily disrupts sensory processing and cognition, resulting in altered states of consciousness. DEA schedule and unique effects. So the regulations, salvia is not federally scheduled under the DEA, but is banned in many states due to its hallucination effects. The unique effects, unlike traditional psychedelics, salvia produces very brief but intense hallucination episodes, typically lasting from 5 to 30 minutes. Its risk, high potential for injury during hallucination due to loss of monitor control and disconnection from reality. So the culture and economical impact. So the culture used is that historically significant in Mazatec spiritual practices used for divination and healing. An interesting fact is that Salvinorin A is a non-alkaloid, making it chemically distinct from more hallucinants. And then the scientific potential is research into kappa opioid receptors. Interactions may lead in new treatments for pain and addictions. And some fun facts for you guys. Effects only last 5 to 30 minutes, making a short trip hallucination depending on how much you inhale. Unlike many other drugs, salvia is smoked or chewed, but not typically ingested. And cultural references is that featured in pop culture as a controversial legal high before states begin regulating it. And future potential could influence future treatment targeting kappa opioid receptors or pain management. Thank you. Let me know if you guys have any questions.